Just finished making up this food, right? And I was about to start eating it, and then I realized I forgot to weigh myself. So we're gonna do that right now. Alright guys, we are sitting at the same thing we were sitting at yesterday. Yesterday I was doing my some calculations, and I was looking at my macros and what they're at, and I was also including the cardio I was doing. And when we add all the deficit and the freaking calories I'm burning from the Stairmaster, I'm around at a 400 to 500 calorie deficit when you add all that stuff up. So we should be dropping weight like that. But I don't know what it is. I just kind of feel like we hit a plateau right now. But I feel like we're gonna have kind of like what's known as like the whoosh effect, that I'm not gonna be hitting no like weigh-ins. I think that's what I've been doing right now. But I think any day now is gonna be the day I just gonna like drop weight. Okay guys, I haven't vlogged all day today because I pretty much cleaned my dad's shop. I've been working here all day pretty much, because the reason why I'm working here all day is because my sister Monica, the youngest of my 3 older sisters, she went to Coachella. That means her kids are she works here, so I have to pretty much come and like fill up her spot. And then her kids right now are in school. They're gonna be staying with us for the next like a day or 2, I think, because she'll be back I think like on Saturday. She'll be back on Saturday, so she's going for, oh no, I'm not sure when she can be back. She can be back like Monday or something like that. But anyways, the kids are gonna be at her dad's at their dad's place, so they're not gonna be only be with us for 2 days. But I have to pick them up from school. I have to take them to school tomorrow early as hell in the morning. So yeah, the vlog for the next couple of days really isn't gonna be like that interesting. Nothing really much to be going on, because the majority of the day I'm gonna be stuck here at my dad's shop working. Like, I've been here since like I think 10, and I'm barely picking up the camera right now. It is 2 because the kids just got out of school. I gotta go pick them up. So yeah, that's what's going on right now. Right now I'm outside the little elementary school that my little nephews go to. I'm just waiting for them to get out. They get out of school at 2:15. It is 2:14. But my sister Monica told me to just come and pick them up like around like 2:25, because that's the time that they're gonna be like outside, because sometimes they stay talking with their friends and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm gonna be here till like 2:20. Then I'm gonna pull up to the school at 2:25, even though I'm like right next to it, but I'm like behind it. So yeah, there's a lot of traffic going on right now in front of it. But anyways guys, right now while I'm waiting for them, I'm gonna be eating this Think Thin high protein bar right here. Now, just want to say something about protein bars. I love protein bars because I just find them so convenient. I just feel like eating whole food is a lot better for you, first of all, and also it's probably just more filling. But protein bars do come convenient, so I do eat them. But my favorite protein bars were always Power Crunch bars. But the reason why I switched to Think bars right now during the cut is because these have a lot higher protein, a little bit higher in carbs too, but they're a lot lower in fat than they are in freaking Power Crunch bars. Power Crunch bars usually have like around 13 or 14 grams of fat and only around 13 to 12 grams of protein. And in my opinion, it's not worth it. These are 20 grams of protein. This only has 9 grams of fat. And the carbohydrates on this are only 23. So it's honestly just overall, in my opinion, just better. Currently calculating the macros for this stuff. Well, not calculating, but like adding them on to my list I already have today. We got a circus here. Oh no. We got one more over there. We got so many little kids here at the house, guys, and pretty much my mom's cooking up spaghetti for them, and my older sister Jessica right now is bringing some pizzas for them, and I'm just gonna lock myself in my room right now for a little bit and eat the meal I cooked for myself. We got chicken, buffalo sauce, rice, broccoli. If you guys watch my full day of eating video, it's pretty much the same exact meal I made yesterday. I like making this meal just because it tastes really good, and it's very filling, and it's just overall great macros on it. So yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, it is getting kind of like a little bit boring eating like the same thing every single day. But it's like, I was telling myself this right now as I was cooking, and I've been telling myself this for the past couple of days too, especially because it's honestly been getting a little bit harder. It's funny because I feel like it's getting harder, but I find myself being more strict with myself. Like, I literally, every single macro I've been on the dot for the past like week, and it's getting harder in my head mentally. But what I just tell myself is like, I don't think about this as food anymore. It's not food. All I think about is macros, 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 macros. Whatever macros is gonna get me to where I have to get to my goal, that's what's gonna take. I'm not thinking about food no more. I'm thinking about taste. I'm just thinking about solely macros. La muerte. I already made my chicken and rice and broccoli. Alright, I came back to my dad's shop right now, and me and my dad were about to put in the cars, and then we agreed that like my dad right now has to do a whole bunch of stuff, and they told me I should do it by myself, or at least for a little bit. But I don't want to keep walking like back and forth and all that stuff by myself. And I told him like, how about I come and do it after the gym? He's like, when are you gonna be done? And I was like, how about I leave right now to the gym, because I'm going today by myself. Z doesn't feel like going, he's not really feeling so good. And then Dylan gets out of class today like pretty late. He gets out to like 7:40. It's currently 5:25. I've never really gone to the gym exactly around like this time, like 5:30. All I know is that the gym is the most packed right now at this time, around like 5:30. It's like when the gym is notoriously packed. So yeah, I know that everybody rushes to the gym around 5:30. That's when it's the most packed. So at least that's what I know, and I just know because I mean, like, everyone's always told me that like gym always gets packed around 5. And also if you check LA Fitness on their hours, this is the time that they're most busiest, is around 5. So that's freaking crazy. And I'm about to go hit the workout right now. I'm about to hit a leg day, be by myself. We got some squats today, cardio session, and if it's just gonna be me today, guys, it's honestly gonna go by pretty fast. I could do like the whole leg day probably in about an hour, but honestly, like when it comes to the cardio and all that stuff, I'll probably finish the whole workout about an hour 20 minutes at most. And yeah, maybe even a little sauna session after, but I don't know, we'll have to see about that one. But anyways, guys, I literally just pulled out my dad's shop and we are pretty much already over here at the gym already. My dad's shop literally like 30 seconds away from the gym. It's ridiculously how close this is from the gym, and there's a lady walking in the middle of the street. What are you doing? All right, we good. We didn't hit her. And I'm gonna keep talking to you guys until we get to the gym, just to show you guys how fast it is freaking to get to the gym. Honestly, we can get there like so fast. I just pulled out as soon as I started recording this, like this exact clip right now that we just showed, and we're already here, parking lot of the gym, and the gym is crazy infested. Look at that, hella packed. Now the only downside about me going like right now at this time is that I'm gonna see no friends whatsoever. I'm not gonna see no friends, no Mark, Jacob. Actually, Mark and Jacob, they might come here towards the end of the gym session. I might see my friend Louis here. So yeah, I'll probably end up seeing him, but most likely I'm not gonna see him that much. And we got new faces today at the gym because I usually don't go around this time. So that's gonna be interesting. And yeah, guys, let's get into the gym session. Yo, what is going on, guys? We are going to do a commentary for today's workout, and at the time of me recording this video, it's a little bit like a couple of days after, because that's just kind of the way I kind of like record my videos. Just kind of record my days. I kind of record the video, then like edit it like I think like a couple of days after, maybe like a day after, and then I posted the day after that. So yeah, it's a different day. But anyways, this can be like just the last thing I do. And also, I've never done one of these. I've never done a commentary that I have the little camera on the bottom, the little angle on the bottom of the corner screen. But that's what I'm gonna be having today. And today I'm not really gonna talk about the workout that much. I'm just gonna be talking about kind of like working out in general, like how it's going for me, my strength, how cutting is going, all that stuff. Because like I feel like I talk about it a lot on the channel, just because mainly that's like the main focus of it right now. But I feel like I leave a lot of details out, so I'm just gonna like explain all that right now. And also, we have some ghetto ass lighting here. So I had the light up there that you guys see right here, like right here, my finger. There's a light bulb right there that hangs on my room, and that's like my light for like all of my room. And pretty much like, oh, except that light right there, I have 2 lights in my room because my room is kind of like big. So like if I have that light on only at all times, it's still kind of dark on this side of the room, so that's why I have 2 lights. But right now, like that light kind of makes like a weird reflection, so I'm using my phone light to make light for my face so you guys can see me. But anyways, let's get to the video. So as I was saying, guys, today the day that we did this workout was a leg day. It was a squat session. And also I just want to say, like, I know during cutting phases a lot of people don't train for strength and all that stuff, and they mainly just kind of go back to like training like a quote unquote like a bodybuilder and just kind of train mainly for hypertrophy. But for me, it's like I love training like a power lifter. That's kind of what brought me into fitness in the first place. Like I don't think, like, before I even consider myself a bodybuilder, because I don't consider myself anything a bodybuilder or a power lifter. I would consider myself a power builder, because that's just kind of like what I do. I do a mix of 2 of them, and I said it countless times. I know a lot of people don't like that term, but I'm gonna use the term because I like it, so screw you. But no, I'm just kidding, guys. But anyways, like, yeah, I just like that term, and it kind of just makes sense, and it kind of just sums up everything what it is. So I'm just gonna use that term. But yeah, pretty much that's what I just call myself. So yeah, but if I had to choose one, bodybuilder or a powerlifter, I would mainly consider myself a powerlifter, because it's just like, bodybuilding is cool, but I'm more hyped to do powerlifting as like movements. That's just kind of like my old go-to. Although training like a bodybuilder is fun as hell. Like I love just chasing a pump. Like I love it. Like when I just chase a pump and I forget about like powerlifting movements, like although I do them, but I forget about them, like it's just fun for me. But anyways, I just want to talk about the training, how it's going right now for the cut, and honestly, it's going like complete shit. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. Excuse my language, but like honestly, like it's hard. It's a struggle. My strength is going down a lot. Like I've never really been like
Like, I love this fitness stuff, I love this powerlifting stuff, bodybuilding stuff, all that stuff, but I don't have the best genetics, and I know that, and I have to work really, really hard for me to actually make progress in the gym. I actually have to count each one of my macros for me to just be able to lose weight, or even like just to like make sure I don't get really, really fat. So yeah, I just don't really have great genetics at all. There's no athletes in my family whatsoever. We have no athletes, so like it's just, we really don't have the best genetics. So I'm not really gonna be the strongest person out there. I'm just being brutally honest with you guys. So I just really feel like it's kind of like something special, because like I'm not someone that's genetically gifted like a lot of people. I'm just an average Joe. So that's kind of cool. But anyways, my strength is taking a big toll. My max on my squat used to be 365. Now I don't even know what it is. But on my calculator, when I'm trying to rep out, see what weight I should use for my my sets on my program, I just put it at a 330 max, and even then sometimes I can't even do that. And then for my bench, same thing. My bench used to be at 225. I've just started putting it at 220. I couldn't even hit my heavy single at 215 one day. Okay guys, so the video ended and I'm gonna keep talking to you guys. So that was the little outro I was playing in my video. I'm watching the video here, but yeah, you guys get it. Anyways, I'm just gonna keep talking to you guys for a second. And yeah, and then it just kind of sucks because my 225 bench, like I worked so hard to get to 225, so hard, because I'm not upper body dominant whatsoever. And yeah, and then pretty much for my deadlift, my deadlift has been pretty much okay. It's been staying the same. That's kind of like, if I had to choose one movement that I'm dominant on, it would probably be my my deadlift, just because like I know it's just good. And I remember the first time I started deadlifting was last year, around like June-ish, July-ish, with my friends Mark and Jacob, when I used to work out with them. And I hit a 315 for the first time back in I think it was like August, a sumo, and then I hit it on a conventional, and then it was just like one of those things, like I wasn't really working for it to like get it up, but I kind of like started working forward towards it to get it up on during the bulk. And I told myself like, yo, I want a 405. I want a 405 bulk. During the bulk, I want a 405 deadlift, and I got it, and I'm really happy about it. And although the strength right now I feel like it's still there for the deadlift, it's harder to do certain times. So like some days I have to do doubles and stuff, and I do heavy singles. Some days I could do them, some days I can't, but at least I know that I can do them sometimes, so the strength is not completely gone. So that's pretty good. And on the program that I'm following David Lade's DUP program, and pretty much emphasizes also on the over the head press. And I never train for over the head press for strength at all, but I'm starting to realize that I'm actually pretty dominant on over the head press as well, because I just put randomly a number, because I don't know, I just put like, yeah, sure, 150 is my max. I was like, I don't know. And honestly, I feel like I've gotten stronger on my over the head press rather than getting weaker on this cut. I just think it's because my body's like very not used to it. It's like very young and stimulated to like being able to like press, so like over the head press for strength. So I just think that's why. But honestly, that's pretty good to know. I'm pretty excited to see where that goes when I start bulking again. And when it comes to like mass and all that stuff, I'm not the biggest guy out there. I'm 6 foot tall, but I'm kind of like a lanky dude. You know what I'm saying? I kind of like a lanky, kind of like chubby, skinny kind of dude at the same time. I don't know. It's weird. My genetics are all effed up. My body structure, my body composition is just kind of like weird. Just because like it's my genetics. Just the way I store fat. I store no fat on my limbs. My face is pretty okay, but I store all my fat right here in my upper body, and not even like on shoulders and stuff like that, not even on upper chest. I just store it on my lower chest and my tummy area and my lower back area. So yeah, that kind of sucks. And yeah, training's going pretty good so far. Having fun doing it, but well, the actual strength part of it, it's kind of going kind of shitty, I'm not gonna lie. But other than that, the cut's going pretty good. We've been stuck at the same weigh-in for the past like 5 days right here. I have my notebook where I track all my things. I weighed in at 183.8 on April 11th, and today, the time I'm recording like this commentary, it is April 20th. We are 182. We have made no progress whatsoever in the past like 9 days. What the fudge? Of course, it's a pound, but pound 0.8, but that's like nothing. That's like nothing. I lowered my macros today too. I even did extra calories on the Stairmaster. I don't know what's going on, guys. This is boggling my head. We only got 2 more months. Not even 2 months. We got like a month and like freaking like 17, 18 days for this competition. So yeah, time's ticking. Get a little worried, a little nervous, but in my head, we got this. We're gonna do this, and yeah, we're gonna try our hardest. As long as we try our hardest, I know that I give my all. That's all that really matters to me. So yeah, with that being said, I'm gonna end the video here. So I hope you enjoyed. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Until next time, it's been with you, and I'm out. Peace.
I got my city on lock, I got the internet buzzing. Every song that I drop, you got the fireman coming. Bringing that heat with the CD. When they see me, wanna be me. Better believe that I be free in a big league, not Pee-wee. And I got cheese like CC's, I'm never gonna flop. Looking back down from the